Hey YouTubers, it's your buddy Platt, and today we're going to continue our series on different beer styles, and we're going to be talking about the cream ale. Let's start off with the numbers. As far as SRM, these beers are going to range between 2.5 and 5, so they're still lighter colored beers. As far as the IBUs, we're going to range from 8 to 20. We're starting to pick up a little hop bitterness in these beers, but they're still on the low end. As far as alcohol by volume, we're going to range between 4.2 and 5.5, 5.6 alcohol by volume. If you notice that these numbers are kind of similar to the American lager, it's because this beer is kind of the ale answer to the American lager. It's a clean, flavorful lawnmower style beer, which you've never heard the term lawnmower beer. It's good for a warm day outside. These are thirst quenching, refreshing beers after a day at work. These beers, part of the reason they get a little more flavor is because being ales, the ale yeast imparts more flavor in the beer than the lager yeast, which typically produce clean beers. So you get a little more flavor in this style of beer. Also, you're going to pick up a little more maltiness on the nose. But also, you're going to pick up a little corn. That's because, like the American lagers, cream ales also use adjuncts or add extra fermentables in there. And the predominant one is corn, and in some of these beers, as much as 20% of the grain bill is corn. So you're going to get a little corn sweetness also in this beer. This particular style has been around since the 1800s. The older version of this beer was a little bigger beer, a little hoppier than what we've got today. But in general, our palate for most beers have softened over the years. Like I said, this is the ale version to American lager, and it is more predominant in Canada and the Northeast. Even though you could find these beers all over North America, you're going to get these beers are still a light body, but some of them you'll start to slide into like a medium light body. There's a little more body to these beers. Also, color-wise, you're going to start to get from the pale straw to more of the moderate gold. Like I said, I think you're going to find if you like the American lager, you'll like this beer, but it's more, if that's the best way to put it. The particular one we're going to be drinking today is Genesse Cream Ale out of Rochester, New York, the Northeast. So let's give her a try. Alrighty, we're heading more toward a gold color compared to that Budweiser we tried last week, but we still have a thin white head, plenty of carbonation. Alright, on the nose you pick up a little more malt, a little more sweeter notes. Let's give her a try. This is still a light, refreshing beer, again, compared to your American lagers and light lagers. It's still something really thirst-quenching and refreshing, but you have a little more flavor. You can tell there's just, like I said, a little something more to it. You have a variety of flavors. Hits the palate in a little different spots, and again, that's because of the ale yeast. I would almost suggest this beer, if you have a friend that is a strict Bud Light, Miller Lite, Coors Light guy and does not want to, very low, maybe you could slip him into this and thus progress out. But very nice, refreshing beer. Again, with your stereotypical lawnmower beer, and very indicative of this style. Now, you might have seen some cream ales that also get referred to as malt liquors. And it's because, again, they'll add on the adjuncts and push the ABVs up even higher than, I believe this one is 5.2. Yeah. But some cream ales out there you'll see have pushed up the ABV more. And again, it's just they're adding the adjuncts. Well, I hope you liked this video. If you did, please subscribe down below. Also, feel free to share with your friends. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, you can always leave them in the comment section, or you can contact me on the Twitter page. Well, until next time, bottoms up.